What's going on, guys? It's your boy Flawless Wins here, bringing you this action-packed gameplay. And first and foremost, I do want to say I have no problems with Ali A whatsoever. There's no beef. He seems like a gentleman, seems like a nice guy, so don't get it twisted. Don't turn my words into something they are not. This video is more or less about the fanboys I have accumulated ever since I posted that top 10 best Call of Duty player of all time video. I did make 2 of them, and I just have been getting spammed for over a year now on my YouTube video saying, Ali A is the best Call of Duty player of all time. You must be crazy if you don't think he's good. How can he not be on this list? Even though my video will clearly say top 10 best Call of Duty pro players of all time. That is right, pros. I don't remember the last time Ali A competed in an MLG tournament, and I believe that's because he never has. So I understand the point of, you know, you really like a certain commentator, so you're gonna back up everything he does or says, or, you know, you're gonna support him, and that's, you know, all fine and dandy. That's fine, or as Ali A would say, that's cheeky. But what I'm gonna sit here and say is that doesn't necessarily mean just because you like somebody you have to have the opinion that he's the best player of all time. You know, he's got over 6 million subscribers, so obviously he's doing something right. You could sit here, you can call me jealous, I don't mind. Who wouldn't mind having 6 million subscribers? I would honestly be sitting here till I'm blue in the face and lie to you if I said I wouldn't trade positions with Ali A, having, you know, fandom and having all the support he has on his channel, you know, having his large subscriber base. But in no way, shape, form, or fashion do I feel like Ali A is the best Call of Duty player of all time. I'm not saying he's a fake player, I'm not saying he's a non-legit player. I will say he's above average. But you don't honestly think he gets into Call of Duty lobbies and people who are big fans of his don't just sit there and let him kill them as if they were dyers? Now, I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm not saying he's intending on having dyers. But, oh, 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece. Get that quad. That's right, that quad kill. But, yeah, so nothing against Ali A, but, you know, these Ali A fanboys, you know, you're drunk. You need to go home or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you've been sipping on. You've been sipping on some strong lean or something, but, you know, he is definitely not the best Call of Duty player. I mean, in my personal opinion, if you guys didn't already know, I feel like Optic Scumpy is the best player in the world. I'm not an Optic fanboy, but, you know, Mr. Scumper Jumper himself is the best Call of Duty player, in my personal opinion. Up there would be like Clayster and Crim6, but you're just gonna say, you know, this massively good pub stomper is what, you know, his fanboys like to call him, basically. You know, Ali A is the best Call of Duty player of all time, but he just plays pubs. You know, he might play a little bit of League, but it's not like he's MLG Pro. It's not like he competes in Major League Gaming. So I just don't see what the big deal is, why everyone always has to say he's the best player. But that's what this video basically was just about. I'm just tired of getting spammed about how great of a player he is, when honestly, no offense, I feel like I'm a way better player than Ali A, Matriox, whatever, you know, you want to call him. I'll play him any day of the week, you know, any second, any hour of the day, it doesn't matter. I'll fit my time schedule. You know, he's got nothing to gain, everything to lose, so obviously I could never play against Ali A unless I randomly bumped into him in a lobby. And I believe he's only playing like PlayStation 4 and PC now, but if I had the chance to play him on Xbox 360 or Xbox One, you already know what it is. Your boy would step up to the challenge. I've played against plenty of other Call of Duty players before. I've challenged players and they backed down. They wouldn't, you know, face me. But I've made the mistake once before on my top 10 best Call of Duty player video saying a certain player was the best, you know, Call of Duty player of all time. And I'll never sit here and make that mistake again. That was honestly embarrassing. It was a tragedy. That was my fault. So I'm never gonna buy into the hype. I'm never gonna buy into the propaganda again. Everyone could tell me who they're in their thoughts and opinions, who their best COD player in the world is, but you know what? I'm just not agreeing with it. I'm not feeling it. Ali A is not as good as people honestly think he is. Like I said, he's an above average player. I will not take that away from him. He does have gun skill. I'm just saying that if I leave something you know, in the description of my video, or even in the title of the video saying this is a pro player list, don't sit there and honestly spam me, you know, in the comment section saying he's the best player if he's not even in the league with these guys, or he's not a pro player. And that's just my thoughts and opinions. You know, I know people will definitely agree with me on that, that just because of someone's, you know, got world records as far as how big your YouTube channel is, or you're liked, or you're popular, that's a whole nother category. It's a different section of, you know, subject matter than, you know, you're being the best at playing the video game. You know, you're not the biggest YouTuber or the biggest channel because you're the most skilled at, you know, playing the game. It's because people like you. It's because of they find your, you know, videos interesting. And I don't know if you guys have that same, you know, opinion. Leave in the comment section what your thoughts and opinions on this subject matter are. But it just gets really annoying when people spam me with the same thing over and over again. Allie this, Allie that, oh my god, Allie. When I know there's better players out there, such as myself, such as Optic Scumpy, you know. You guys could dislike this video, you could like it, you know, it's all gravy. Whatever you guys are feeling for that moment, just know that these are my humble opinions, nothing against Allie, no disrespect to him, it's just his fanboys are driving me crazy. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm ending this on a deuces! Hope you enjoyed that 20 kill streak right there.